Hello and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Sewing, in which I, a perfect beginner, basically try and teach myself how to sew clothing. Today I'm going to do another thrift, flip, DIY, upcycle, whatever you want to call it, on this guy. I bought this for my son. He really liked it. But then when I was like, buddy, what do you want? He said, don't like it, after I'd already bought it. So this is a top and bottom set. This is just the top. But I think it's really fun. It's dinosaur skeletons in kind of Halloween-y colors. But what I would like to do is an off-the-shoulder type thing. So I'm going to cut it off at the chest. I'm going to cut the sleeves off, hem it, try and do some elastic, which I've never done before, and see if we can do that. It's currently 4:52. I have a facial appointment at 6:30, so I have to see if I can do this in like an hour, or how much I can do in an hour. So wish me luck. So basically what I'm going to do, I have this on a mat. I'm going to try and cut across as straight as I can because I don't need this upper section, but I do want to have enough to hem down. And I also need to create little sleeves, but I'm going to create those out of the sleeves. So what I'm kind of thinking is here-ish, and then we'll try it on and see how it looks. I have my big piece cut out. I'm just going to keep this stash fabric, and then I've got my two sleeves. What I think I'm going to do is go ahead and cut the actual sleeve portion off. I'm going to see where I want the sleeve to hit on my shoulder. I'm just going to cut straight across because I want it to be like a little, I don't even know. But basically I just want a square and two squares. It's not going to be anything fancy. So I think we're just going to wing it. I also think I'm going to go get my rotary wheel and see if that thing even works. Back with the rotary wheel. Hey, not too bad. I want these to be relatively even. Again, more scrap fabric. I do not know what I'm going to do with this. I still have the pants that go with this. I need to get a new wheel. I think I have one somewhere. But more scrap fabric, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and measure, see how it looks on my body. So this is what it's looking like. Obviously it's not hemmed or anything. The bottom is of course hemmed, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm gonna go ahead and try the arms as well. So I figured out my measurements with my husband's help, and it's 44 inches around for my shoulders. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut probably to about like here on both, and then cut a little spot in each side for the armhole, and then sew the armhole together, fold everything, and then do the elastic, which is kind of thick, that yay. So I'm going to cut it in half lengthwise, so that's not quite so thick, and I'll have a little bit more. But right now, that's my current plan. It's time to sew together those pieces, but first, We must bob. Now I'm going to measure out 45 inches. Because that's what the internet said to do. I'm also going to cut this in half because it's entirely too thick for what I want the look to look like. So that's 36, so plus 9. Right there. There we go. It should, in theory, fit. It's obviously not correct, but it should, in theory, fit fairly snugly. That's what happened. Bang. I'm pretty happy with that, but we're still gonna cut it in half. I have my elastic done. I have my pieces cut out, and now I'm going to start pinning these right sides facing, I guess, because I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I am doing. I'm just kind of winging it, and we will see what happens. I'm going to do a basting stitch first and just see how it goes from there. I did use the sleeves to make the pattern for the actual body, so hopefully that will aid me, because otherwise it's seat of the pants and I have to leave soon. I think because I have to leave in about 15 minutes, I'm just going to sew the sleeves that I just pinned on, and then I will do the elastic part when I get back, because that is brand new territory, and I need to find a safety pin that's big enough and figure out how big the hem needs to be so that I can go around it. Need to figure out if I want to do these sleeves, all that good stuff. So I think I'm just going to do this part, and we'll see where we are from there. Hello, I'm back. I have been facialed. I am very greasy and very pink. Did the micro blading or whatever, where they like cut your peach fuzz off. Feels good. Don't think I'll be doing it with any regularity, but I have dinner. I am going to go ahead and eat, and then we're going to do that elastic. So I have this all pinned. It's all pinned up. I cut my stuff into technically quarters, so I've got little stretchy bits sticking out. Nobody's gonna see those anyway, so it'll be fine. But I'm just gonna go ahead and zert this all together. I've never done this, so we will. Oops. We will see how it goes. So I sewed everything around. I did the hem for the elastic, except I sewed it all the way. I forgot to leave a hole. So now I'm gonna seam rip part of it so that I can actually get my elastic in here. I don't know if I sewed it far enough. I also don't know if this is the correct solution or if I'm supposed to make like a little hole. But we're not looking at tutorials right now. We are going to just see what we can find. And I'm going to go find a safety pin so that I can add this guy and swoop it on in there. So I hate to say it, but I do have to concede defeat for tonight. It's already 9:40 and this has snapped on me twice. So I think I'm just gonna have to actually buy elastic that's that size and not, shedding little pieces because it's already snapped inside this twice. But I do have an off-the-shoulder shirt and we are going to try again tomorrow. I'm gonna go to Michael's and see if I can find some elastic. But first, I'm gonna try this guy on. And here's what it looks like on. And I have no idea what you can see. Nothing. You can see me. There you go. There's the back. It's a little gaping. I'm really hoping that the elastic will help with that. This is small, so it should fit. It's cotton, so maybe it's stretching. But I'm pretty happy with it overall. But we're just gonna have to see what I find tomorrow. It's day 2. I'm wearing a different outfit. My hair is down. I got elastic cord from Michael's. I also got a thinner, actual cord. And I think it'll be too thin. I thought it was gonna be a little thicker. So I had gotten the 1/4 inch, and I think that this will be it. I think this will be what works for us. But I'm just gonna try and wind it through again and see what happens. So got smaller safety pins so that I don't have to fight it quite so much because I'm not great at sewing it. So I did not sew a very straight and even path. But I got a smaller safety pin. This should actually hold and it will be a non-issue. I got it all ruched. I measured it right, but I ended up with a lot of extra. But, oh, it went back in. Where did it go? Oh no, I had taken it off. Oh no. I took my, oh no. That's okay. I took my safety pin off and it went back in. Anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'll have to seam rip that to get to it, sew it down, and then try and fix the gaps that ended up being creative. But it is ruched. I did it. It's done. I just need to hem the sleeves. I'm trying to decide if I want to do ruching on the sleeves as well. I don't think I will, mainly because this has already been quite the process. But next update, it should be done. There it is. It's done. Well, almost done. I still need to hem the sleeves, but I did it. So there's my second sewing project. I did it. I turned something into something else. I'm proud of myself. I'm happy. I think it's cute. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I made it. So, good for me. If you're interested in watching me fumble my way through teaching myself how to sew, like, comment, subscribe, all that stupid stuff, and enjoy the rest of my fumbling. Bye.